Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're taking a look at the main trailer for the F1 movie starring Brad Pitt. I have seen a trailer for this pop up a couple of times at the cinemas recently, and as there was filming this and I knew about it, I was interested anyway. I'm not a huge F1 fan. I keep an eye on it from a peripheral. I have vague ideas of know what's going on, and I've known about it. I did watch it when I was younger, back in the V10 days with Schumacher and Damon Hill, and I'm old enough to remember Ayrton Senna. So, I do remember and know the sport. I don't catch up on it much these days. I do like McLaren. I do think their cars look good. But I'm interested in this. I do like a good car movie. About 2 years ago now, we had the Gran Turismo movie, which was decent. It wasn't amazing, but the car scenes I really enjoyed, especially with the transitions from like a video game standpoint, from him playing the game into the film, into the real life. I enjoyed that. I even enjoyed the Need for Speed film. I know it got panned, but I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Rush. I enjoyed Bullet. To some extent, the earlier Fast and Furious films, not the newer ones. They've gone past racing. So I do like racing films. So I'm hoping this is like everything and more to live up to. This is one of those films that I wish I still had a local 4D cinema, the ones with the chairs that shake and you get wind and water blowing on you. Mine closed down, so I'm hoping I get another new one, because this is the sort of film you want to see and get shaken about. So let's see what the main trailer has to offer. And you can't go wrong with Brad Pitt.
See, like straight talk.
Straight as an arrow, no sugar.
Why are you here, Sonny?
So I know it's like a retired guy coming back, isn't it?
When you look in the mirror, do you see this rough and tumble, old school
Zero rep.
cowboy?
Zero rep.
Doesn't take orders, goes his own way, huh? A lone wolf.
I can't tell if she's really Irish or American Irish putting it on. It sounds a bit too
One is a team sport. It always
too much. So they did film a lot of this at real events as well.
Get this straight. We all lose our jobs if you can't pull off a miracle.
No pressure. None.
The only question here is, why did Sonny Hayes come back to F1?
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
You're making a mistake, thinking that I'm just going to be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old timer.
I never should have.
It's already playing off as a good guy, bad guy in the team, but halfway through the film or by the end of the film, they're best buddies and they've both learnt something from each other.
Pulled you into this.
That's the other driver. You say he was old. He not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
Wagwam.
What's he doing? Plan C. Be ready.
Just gotta hope for some lucky breaks.
Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast. Ever seen a miracle?
Not yet. How do you think I'd feel if you die on the track?
3 laps. 3 laps is a lifetime.
I'm wondering how they integrate the real drivers. Oh, is Hans doing the music? Was that there? Of course, yes. Jerry Bruckheimer as well. So they'll have some good explosions. Yeah, I was already on board from it anyway. Like I said at the beginning, I saw the previous trailer and I'm into my racing films. Oh, he's in there. Lewis is in there. So Lewis has a part. So I'm wondering how they integrate the other drivers, because already at this point, in a real world situation, the film's out of date. Lewis is Ferrari now, and I think he was Mercedes before. So it's one of those that it's taken that long to get there. It's like wrestling video games. Halfway through the year, people have been released, people have changed the names, the looks, music, and then by the time the game comes out at Christmas, it's already out of date. It's one of those weird ones, but this is in like some weird fictional world. But I'm digging it. I'm really excited to see how much racing we're going to see, how much racing action we're going to see, because the little snippets we saw, probably from like the Halo perspective, looks very similar to some of the camera angles we get from Formula 1 as it is. But yeah, excited to see what it is. I think the story is going to be, you kind of know how the ABCs of the story at the moment. A washed up old guy given a second chance. You've got an upstart rookie who's thinks he's better than everyone and doesn't need to try because he's the God's gift to everything. He gets humbled halfway through, maybe injured, or something happens, and then they come together to win a race, win a season, win the title, or just win enough to carry on going. But you know, by the end of it, everyone's fine. Like there'll be no major death. I'll be surprised if by the end of it, Brad has to sacrifice himself in the race or do something for the other guy to win. I'd be surprised if it goes like that. But it's one of those like Maverick. You go in there, you want to watch action. Like Mission Impossible films, you go in there knowing Tom's gonna probably live. Probably, maybe not this new one, but you go in there knowing you're just gonna get a lot of action. And that's what I want to see in some films like this. I don't care if the story's flimsy and you could write the entire script on one A4 page. I want the action. I want to go in there, get blasted with action and coming out, adrenaline rushing, wanting to drive fast in my not so fast car. But you know, when you get out of a good film and you're all pumped up full of energy, that's what I want from this. That's what I want, because you don't really get that much in movies anymore. You come out and you're like, yeah, that was nice. That was a nice film, and you probably never watch it again. But there's some films that you go in. I remember watching 300 back in the day, and all I wanted to do was go home, do press-ups and sit-ups, and look absolutely shredded. 20 years on, you know, still working on that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that YouTube algorithm stuff. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.